Good afternoon. Welcome to my session. You're listening to Sweet Sounds ASMR with Laur. My name is Lauren, and today I am going to be discussing with you and sharing with you all of the merchandise that I got from this year, 2019, MegaCon Orlando. I am very excited to share some of my interesting and very unique finds from this convention this year. The very first piece that I'm going to be sharing with you is actually a series of comics. These are a unique set from a local artist here in Orlando. The comic is called Zolaria, or the Chronicles of Zolaria. They are all different versions of the Dynasty of Darkness. They are different versions because some of them are convention exclusives. Some have very, very unique design covers. Some of them are only one out of only 100 or 1 out of 500 that have been made or will ever be made. They are very unique in that they are also signed by the artist, and I'm very excited to show you. The very first one, this is Zolaria, Dynasty of Darkness, and this is one edition out of only 100 that will ever be made. Peter Smith, the artist and designer, he also signed and put in a certification of authenticity with the piece. This piece is very unique, and therefore it will never be taken out of its plastic wrapping. The next piece has very unique artwork on it. Once again, we have Zolaria, Dynasty of Darkness. I'm very interested to learn who this character is. I know there is a character who is based off Aurora, but she is also paired a little bit with some of Wonder Woman's mentalities. So I'm very interested to see that mesh up. The artist is very big on going against the grain in that many characters are inspired by the Grimm's fairy tales and by Disney. But most of the damsels are not damsels in distress, and I like that. This particular one is a convention exclusive. Once again, this will not be coming out of its plastic wrapping. This next piece is very unique artwork. I am extremely interested in learning about these particular characters. I have to say, I think that once I start to get into these comics, I am going to be very intrigued by some of the artwork, and it will probably inspire a lot of my future cosplays for MegaCons. None of these pieces will ever come out of their plastic. I must preserve these official copies. The last copy that I have seems to feature one of the main characters. I believe this will be the Aurora character. I'm not entirely certain which character this gentleman will be, but I did get a little bit of insider information from the one in charge. He did say that this character is supposed to have some supernatural powers, including those of werewolves, if I am not mistaken. I am very interested in reading and finding out more about these unique spins on our favorite characters. very interesting cosplay inspiration here. The next pieces that I purchased were from a different artist, and they are actually inspired by one of my absolute favorite all-time stories, Star Wars. Total Star Wars nerd here. I love these pieces because they center around the evil characters. Those are some of my absolute favorite characters. The first piece is that of Darth Maul, who is my absolute number one. I love this unique piece where it's the evil character set in a blue hue. I think it is a very creative design, very crisp. Once again, this will not be coming out of the plastic, at least not until I have a frame to safely place it into. What is also very wonderful about these pieces, they were all signed by the artist. The next piece, I think you'll know this character, especially those of you who've been watching the more recent films. This is another blue hue. Love this lightsaber. Do you know who it is? This is Kylo Ren. He is considered an evil character. We will still see how that plays out. I love this action shot. Very unique form of art. Very unique piece. Lastly, I had to tie those two evil characters in with, of course, the most well-known and epic evil character of the series. I love this particular piece. I love that you can even see the face right here. I think it is absolutely stunning. I love it in the blue hue. This is, of course, Darth Vader, the evil character of the original saga. Although in the end, it turns out he might not have been so evil 100% after all. Which I think is true of most evil characters, personally. This amazing art is from herofiedart.com. You can go there and see other pieces from this incredible artist. I cannot wait to hang the three of those up on the wall together. Some of the last pieces that I got go back to Star Wars. Now, my favorite cosplay of late has been that of Darth Talon. You may or may not be familiar with this character. She is a lesser known character. She is actually a Sith Twi'lek. Twi'leks are the ones that have the big Leku on top of their heads. And while I was at MegaCon, I was ecstatic to find that one of the lightsaber areas did actually have Darth Talon's lightsaber. And I was surprised by someone very close to me. They gifted me with that saber. Saber Forge is the company. They do an outstanding job with their lightsabers. It is of impeccable quality. The hilt is beautifully done. It's very heavy. She has a very unique hilt. I particularly love this area right here. And of course, she is a Sith, so naturally it is a red saber. Now the unique thing about these lightsabers is that the hilt can come apart from the blade. And we actually also got Kylo Ren's lightsaber. This is the hilt. The blade was removed so you can see the hilt. You can see where it has been beat up by him, by some of his tantrums. You can see where it has been beat up, but back together. Again, this is incredible quality, extremely heavy, not a toy. This is as authentic as they come. Beautiful piece, beautiful saber. Well, that concludes the introduction of all of the merchandise that I got at this year's Orlando 2019 MegaCon. I love all of my pieces and I'm excited to hang them up and put them someplace appropriate. Thank you very much for watching today, and I hope that I will see you on my channel again soon. And perhaps I will see you at the next MegaCon. Enjoy the rest of your day.